So after a quick pit stop for refreshments, we're back on the road again, and this time we're going to descend into Cheddar Gorge. So hopefully this way around you might just see a little bit more of the gorge as we get down into it. But literally pulled over because I thought my rear wheel was working its way loose, but actually it's these horrible grooves in the road which these little wheels keep rutting into. And it makes it quite difficult to keep the bike straight. So you're trying to find the smooth bits of the road to ride on, and that ain't the middle. So you'll notice that I'm riding quite tight to the inside, where I think car tyres have smoothed the road out a little bit. And it's fine when you get onto these bits where it's been resurfaced a little bit more recently, then it's alright. But anyway, this is glorious countryside. I'm looking forward to the next part of our journey more than this. I've been to Cheddar before, not on the scooter. I wanted to come here and just ride up and down it basically, and tick it off the list of things to do. But it is a lovely little pit stop. If you're wanting to do the caves, they're pretty impressive, to be fair. They've set them up really, really well. And I got a feeling this is also the place where they found the remains of the oldest human in history, well, in English history at least anyway, called the Cheddar Man. Again, I might be wrong, I usually am, but anyway, he's for sure a little bit older than me. Maybe not as old as Benji, but he is definitely better preserved than Benji, that's for sure. And it's surprising because Benji does eat an awful lot of cheese. We're liking these twisty roads, and the weather's been good to us because it's been a bit crappy today, but at least for the Cheddar part of the trip, well, the sun's actually come out now, but it hasn't rained on us, so that's a godsend. So another quite nice thing, and Benji loves a goat, is that you can see mountain goats grazing, and they don't seem at all fazed by people getting quite close to them to take photographs and silly little video clips like I did at the beginning of this one. So I think the descent down into Cheddar Gorge is actually nicer than the climb away from it. I think you can see a little bit more of the scenery, a little bit more of the impressive carved out stone through the canyon or valley or whatever it is you call it, gorge I suppose. Yeah, it's great, another little bucket list to ticked off. So yeah, I'm chuffed that we managed to do Hard Knock Pass a few weeks ago up in the lakes, and here we go. I'm hoping you can see some of that. Trying to sit upright so you can see a little bit more, lean back a little bit, I don't know. But it is fantastic. There we go. I should imagine that someone has to come up here quite regularly and sweep fallen rocks away from the road. There's loads of bits of rubble dotted here, there and everywhere. And to be fair, not enough to really take you down. But I'd imagine if they don't keep on top of it, well, it could be quite treacherous at times. So yeah, this looks amazing. It really does. Lovely. Oh, probably shouldn't go over them. T4 looks nice and tidy. Yeah, I'm loving these. Nice little nod to the bikers there, or from the bikers there. Fantastic. If only it was a bit longer, eh? Nice to see the scoot's getting a good few looks on the last little bit. That's the gorge done. Up and down. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye out for our next instalment as we head to Wales to take on our next challenge. In the meantime, it'd be great if you would like and subscribe to the channel. Help me to help it grow a little bit more, and yeah, any support you can give would be gratefully appreciated. Pleasant. Don't think he wanted to knock back. Grumpy bugger. Right, that's Cheddar Gorge, tick. So, until next time, ride safe everybody.